What's up, everybody, and welcome to the Gooner channel, a channel 100% dedicated to the Arsenal, who, as we all know, are by far the greatest team the world has ever seen. And, well, it's a few hours before the kickoff, and we know today is not going to be a walk in the park. Atmosphere at St James's Park likely to be something like the atmosphere we faced at Liverpool. And, look, it's one of those frustrating things, isn't it? Even if we lose this, there's still mathematically a possibility that we're going to win the league. But anything but a win here, and it is pretty much over. Given that Man City didn't look great against mighty Sam Allardyce's Leeds United yesterday, but they still got the result. Now, I think that when you look at the remaining fixtures that Man City have left, Everton away, their last home game against Chelsea, who maybe have found a little bit of form, and Brentford away as well. There are games there that could still be, particularly Brighton away. There are games there that they could still drop points. Maybe they could even end up with only 4 points out of that lot. But the reality is they are a team that can grind out results and will get wins. So we are already too far behind them to be realistically in contention for the Premier League. Any further points dropped. On the other hand, a win at Newcastle will be a signal statement that we are still in this. And Newcastle are in great form, and they can, in fact, finish above us if all things go their way. We need another 3 points this season to ensure that we finish above them. This may sound a little bit bitter, and I don't really want it to, but I tell you what surprises me. We're 13 points ahead of Newcastle. Now, Newcastle are backed by an almost unlimited budget, and I think it's great that they haven't used it all. They have brought in some key and marquee signings. Isak, obviously, the one at the moment. He's on fire, and his assist has got to be assist of the season. But we're 13 points clear of them, and as long as we pick up 3 points for the remaining games we have this season, and we could do that today, we will finish above them in second place. We both went into this season as underdogs. No one's expected either of us to win the title, but we're apparently bottlers, and they... glorious season they're having. I think there's so much around this bottler thing that has more to do with how people see us as a fan base. And I don't get it. I think we're the best fan base in the world. But if you're calling us bottlers, surely Newcastle, no? It's going to be a tough place to go. I have my doubts. I really do. I forecasted ages ago that I didn't think we'd get anything more than a draw. I think 1-1 would be a great result. Any other time, any other place, to go up there and come away with a draw, we would see that as a massive result, particularly after choking up there last season and throwing away our chance of top 4. What a difference the season has made. I would much rather be going to Chelsea. That's a fact. There are lots of places I'd rather be going. It's a long way up to St James's, and we don't really know who's... Well, at this point, with 3 hours to go before kickoff, I can't tell you who's definitely starting. Looks like it's really positive news around Gabriel Magalhaes. He looks like he's going to be fit. Whether Arteta goes with Kivior, who had a good performance against Chelsea, it's one thing having a great performance against a team that scored 2 goals every 6 games. It's quite another going up to Newcastle, where we were able to put 5 past Tottenham Hotspur in 20 minutes. We're going to need our very best focus and attention on the start of this match, because if we start anything like we have done at various points in the season, and I'm thinking of Bournemouth particularly, then we're in a lot of trouble. So, will he start Kivior? Will Tierney go up there and give us more of a defensive-minded position? My gut feel on that one is Zinchenko will probably start. But then it gets interesting. So, if you did go with Holding and Gabriel Magalhaes, or if you did go with Kivior and Gabriel, Ben White's going to start at right back because we don't have anyone else. And obviously Ramsdale starting goal. In the midfield, has he rested Thomas Partey specifically for this match? Is Jorginho going to carry on playing in that role, given that he's done so well there? What kind of a message does it send if you play really well, replacing somebody who hasn't been playing well, and you get swapped out anyway? Is Martinelli coming back in for Trossard? Lots of really big questions. I am not 100% sure here. If it was me, and that's all I can talk about, if it was me, I'd stick with Jorginho. I'd have Partey on the bench. I would play Zinchenko, and I would probably play Kivior, because at this point, I think we know Rob Holding isn't quite there, and it's going to be a big challenge. And there's a chance that, Kivior is fast enough and strong enough to face this challenge. I think on balance, from the little bit I've seen of Kivior over Holding, I would probably put him slightly ahead. It's a tough call. In my book, I would make that call, and I would bring Kivior in. And in midfield, I think we're looking at Xhaka, Jorginho and Odegaard. Up front, I would play Saka. He would stay in. Martinelli for the pace that he brings. And I would play Trossard. I think I'd probably drop Jesus for this match. You're damned if you do and you're damned if you don't at this point in the season. Whatever it is fantastic to be in May and still be in with a chance of winning the Premier League title, even if it is a very slim one. These games really matter. I don't think I'm going to be as nervous, and I hope the players aren't either, because really it's a shot in the dark now. It's a shot to nothing. We go up there and we win. It's going to be a fantastic. I think it puts a bit of pressure on City, I think they took their eye off the prize yesterday. It looked like it was going to be a walk-in. It looked like it was going to be too easy for them against Leeds. And then mighty Big Sam, arguably the best manager in the world, managed to. It really made Leeds look a bit threatening, certainly in the second half. Like I said, Man City do have some slippery games to go to. Brighton away is not going to be easy for them. Everton may not be, depending on the kind of what's happened in the Real Madrid match. Everyone's really excited about that. It's going to be an epic encounter between Man City and Real Madrid. I can't call that one, and I can't really call St James's Park today. But I guess I should really offer a prediction. My prediction for St James's Park today is that Arsenal are going to lose. I hate to say it. I feel like we're going to get turned over. I think that whether he plays Kivior or Holding, they're not going to be quite up to it. Kivior because he's not up to the pace of the Premier League yet, and Holding because he just isn't a title-winning centre-back. Great squad player, but, great squad players, you don't want them to have to be your, in the big games. I think that we will lack a little confidence, and I think that they may win by 2 clear goals. I'm going to put this down as a 2-1 or a 3-1. I'm going to settle on 3-1. Obviously, I hope I'm completely wrong. Obviously, it would be great to have, a bit more pressure on. It'd be great to come away with a statement win. But whatever happens this season, if Newcastle and Man United haven't bottled it, then I really don't think we have. I just want to leave with this analogy. The way I see it in the question around whether we've bottled it or not, because I get that all the time, by the way. I'm sure you do as well. Is that, look, it's like starting a London Marathon and you've got Mo Farah standing next to you. Broken the world record. You've got a couple of people either side of you that have won it, the London Marathon recently, and you've never even placed in the top 4. The race gets started and you get out to a great lead. By mile 5 and 6, people are talking about how unexpectedly you're up there and how you're doing really well, but you're inevitably going to fall away. By the halfway point, you're still up there. Now, Mo's probably just a bit behind you and everybody's talking about how you're not going to sustain it and it's all going to crumble, it's going to fall apart. At the 23rd mile, he starts to overtake you. Now, would everybody at that point be saying, you've done a really good job, you've done really well, or would they be going, oh, what a bottler? We are going to build on this season. We're going to enhance our prospects next season. And I don't see other teams being able to catch up with us that are this far behind us now. The Chelseas and the Liverpools, they have massive rebuilding to do. And Man United, they're crumbling a little bit if you want to talk about it. Newcastle always going to be a challenge. We just got hope. Hope is all we have at the moment. But look, whatever happens, what a season, what an achievement, and what a lot to be excited about going forward to next year. So I'll probably do a little video after the game if it's a massively good result. Otherwise, I'll probably wait. And just before I let you go, obviously take a moment, hit subscribe. It makes all the difference in the world to a new channel. I'm also releasing tomorrow night at 9 p.m. the Gooner channel's first ever full feature-length movie vignette, movie type thing. And it's called The Tottering. It's a horror story. And I'll do a little preview for you so you can have a look at it. But keep yourselves free for 9 o'clock tomorrow. It's about 20 minutes long and hopefully be lots of fun. So until then, be lucky. Lots of love.